The collection, the new collection that I'm talking about is called Boho Shirts Upcycled Knits. So Boho 1 is this simple t-shirt. So on the right hand side, that light blue garment t-shirt is just a single hooping of a 5x7 hoop. Then on the left hand side, I give you another design that's just a little deeper so that you can do that in a larger hoop. And then the sleeve embellishment is also available in 5x7 hoops. So let's go ahead overhead and take a look at the actual shirt itself. So look how big that sleeve embellishment is. Isn't that awesome? It looks so good on, as you can see. I mean, it's just a great accent at the sleeve. This one was done in a bigger hoop, but here is the 5x7. Just as attractive, one single hooping. You know, it's a regular t-shirt, and it's finished with that tricot knit interfacing. And that whole technique is part of the In the Hoop program, you know, the part of each embroidery design. So you'll see as we work through that. So now let's take a look at Boho 2, which is this black t-shirt. Now this design has 2 hoopings for a 5x7 hoop. So you're going to hoop the left area and then the right, and then finish it with a center. So it's actually 3 hoopings, not 2. Sorry about that. Okay, so let's take a look at that t-shirt. So here we have, it's so colorful. This kind of reminds me of like a folklore, you know, kind of, you know, just super fun. Imagine it on white for the summertime with really bright colors would be also very attractive. This neckline has a slightly different shaping. It has an extra curve in there, and that's very attractive. So our first hooping is right here. Our second hooping is here. And then our third hooping is this area that also finishes the neckline. And of course, it has a matching sleeve embellishment. And that's optional. You know, you don't have to do the sleeve. If it's a short sleeve t-shirt that you are redoing, maybe you wouldn't do the decoration on it. But if you're like me, maybe you would. I like them. I think they look really great. This is Boho 3. And this also has 3 different hoopings. It kind of looks like turquoise if you use that color. I don't know, super fun. Let's go over and take a look at that in person. So here we have it. And again, we're going to have our first hooping, our second, well, actually, they're quite small. This is hooping 1 here and hooping 2. And then this is hooping 3 and with the finish. So that's a nice straight V, unlike the finish that you get here, which is more of a, you know, curved. It's a more open V with a curve up near the ribbing. Very nice. And I love that sleeve embellishment. Just, you know, a bean stitch of that big chunky thread and then that wide satin in the center. These stitch up so fast because we use that chunky thread. Absolutely awesome. Boho 4 has 2 versions of it. So in the blue shirt there in the PowerPoint slide is the 5x7 version. So you can see hoop 1 and hoop 2 is identical on both the shirt I'm wearing and the blue shirt. And then the center decoration, and which is the third hooping, is different for the 5x7 and a larger hoop like a 6x10. So for the 5x7, it's just a small oval, and that's because that deep V, you can't, you know, you only have 7 inches, so, you know, and that includes the ribbing on the t-shirt. But hey, that's awesome. It looks great. Let's take a look at it up close. I can't show you the one I'm wearing, but this is close to it. So this is the 5x7 version. So here is our decoration in the 5x7, both sides. And then hooping number 3 is this oval with the finish of the neckline. So that big V-neck is there. Now, we decided to also offer you 2 different sleeve decorations. So you could do a matching, you know, kind of a starburst that matches the 5x7 at the center neck, excuse me, or you could use this, and either one would be appropriate for a 5x7. So it's this design that is in this area for the 6x10. So you get 2 sleeves. Let's now take a look at what comes with this collection, because it's pretty cool. So you get the 4 different t-shirts, a pack of top stitch needles, and your choice of a package of vintage 15 weight thread.